Hi, YouTube. I like to also report on these stories to where we can use the official narrative, against them, basically. So if this nonsense comes up with your family, friends, or coworkers, you don't even have to get into the deep spiritual occultic stuff to show what a scam all this stuff really is. This is regarding the the gay nightclub shooting that just took place. Okay, I haven't looked into it. It doesn't matter whether or not it's a hoax or a real deal thing. That's not important because what we're going to do is use the government corporation sponsored fake news media. We're going to use the official narrative against them. So I'm going to read you something. This is from Carl Denninger at the Market Ticker, but I'm going to read you this excerpt from a Fox News article. So regardless of the details, it doesn't matter. We're going to use the official because this stuff is funny, man. So from Fox News, the gunman, whose identity was not immediately released, may have leanings toward radical Islam. FBI Special Agent in charge Ron Harper said when asked whether the suspect had ties to jihadist terror groups. Harper said the investigation is looking into possible threats made previously by the suspect in connection to radical Islam groups. He said the agency is still investigating and has yet to confirm any role a terror group may have played in the mass shooting. There are allegations the individual made threats in the past having ties to terrorist organizations, Harper told Fox News. I have MSNBC on in the background, and just before I made this video, they said that the shooter told his father, because the father said this is one of the precursors leading up to the shootings. This is one of the reasons why it happened. He said the shooter told him that he got all pissed off and was in a rage because he saw two gay dudes kissing. That's what the news said. That's the official narrative. Okay, so this all falls right in line with Carl Denninger goes on to say. So Islam teaches that homosexuality is to be punished by death. Radical Islamists have repeatedly, on a worldwide basis, cut the heads off gay people, stoned them, hung them, and thrown them from buildings. Most nations with formal Islamic governments like Saudi Arabia imprison people for being gay, and more than a few impose the death penalty. Iran will hang you for homosexuality. So, let me summarize. The liberal left, in its open borders appeasement, just got not 20 now because they just upped the number to 50. So the liberal left and its open borders appeasement just got 50 of their most ardent supporters killed, and we have funded this crap for decades. Why do we allow this to continue? Now, this guy himself was a U.S. citizen, but the point that Carl is trying to make with this open borders policy, how do we know that people like this aren't sneaking into the country? Because over in Europe, remember with the shootings over there, that's what those guys did, and some of them even bragged about it. That's what the official narrative says. So the point this guy's trying to make, how do we know guys like this aren't coming into the country, sneaking in because of the open borders? And furthermore, how do you government corporations, and let's just call them support groups, how do you government corporations and support groups openly support and promote the LGBT movement and at the same time encourage, support, and promote open border policies and Islamic refugees? You see how that works? So these groups are either that stupid or they're doing this on purpose because there's an agenda there. And in my opinion, one is no better than the other. Thanks to my subscribers for watching.